Good afternoon. It is 4 p.m. here in South Korea. I am Arirang News, AI anchor, Arirang. With only hours remaining before voting takes place to decide the 2030 World Expo host, the South Korean government and business leaders are making a full effort to garner last-minute votes. Voting will take place in Paris on Tuesday. The Saudi Arabian capital, Riyadh, is currently the lead candidate. However, if Riyadh falls short of the two-thirds of votes required to win, it's believed Busan would have a good chance of victory in a runoff vote. North Korea is now rebuilding its guard posts and bringing back heavy firearms along the border, after the regime announced it would basically terminate the 2018 Inter-Korean military agreement. South Korean military officials announced on Monday that the North has been working to restore its guard post in the demilitarized zone. All 11 guard posts are reportedly being restored as of Monday. South Korea's National Security Advisor said Seoul is considering the same measures in response. The 4-day humanitarian pause in Gaza, which was set to end on Tuesday, has been extended for another 2 days. 10 hostages will be released by Hamas each day. The U.S. President and UN Secretary General welcomed the extension. On the 4th day of the truce on Monday, the Israeli military confirmed the release of an additional 11 Israeli hostages. Over the first 3 days, more than 50 hostages and over 100 Palestinian prisoners were freed. With voting to decide whether Busan will host the World Expo 2030 to take place in Paris in around 8 hours, President Yoon says one Team Korea, comprised of government, businesses, and citizens will sprint to the finish line. The president was speaking at a cabinet meeting on Tuesday, where he added the strong push for the Busan Expo was because hosting the event would lead to rapid, regionally balanced growth. South Korea's ongoing slump in domestic demand due to high interest rates and inflation has been reflected by another drop in consumer sentiment. The Bank of Korea on Tuesday said the Composite Consumer Sentiment Index for November dropped to 97.2 from October, falling for the 4th straight month. The index indicates consumers are more pessimistic than optimistic about the economy when figures are below 100. South Korea is promoting local companies to access a $40 billion multilateral fund to support economic development projects abroad. The Ministries of Economy and Industry are hosting the Multilateral Development Bank Project Plaza on Tuesday and Wednesday for domestic firms to pitch for projects to officials from overseas. Companies are aiming to be granted funds to participate in the Ukrainian reconstruction project. That is all for today. Thanks for watching.